Emily Nichols, a black and white film photographer, is a hardcore fan of Ansel Adams photography.
It's reliving a memory that wasn't yours. And I think I don't know, that's what I love about it.
On Emily's 10th birthday, her mother gave her a 20-pound art book of Ansel Adams' best work. The book was a foot wide and nearly 2 feet tall.
I'm tiny now, so I was even tinier back then. So the book was almost as big as me. And I'd be carrying it around all throughout the house, kind of like, finding a place to sit, opening up, looking at each picture, looking and reading it. I didn't read it too much. I was mostly looking at the pictures and just like, wow, I can't believe he did this.
Both of Emily's parents were active photographers while in the Navy and would document their time overseas. It was from them that she was introduced to the world of photography. However, they refused to support her unless she went through 2 years of college first so she could enter the Navy at a higher rank.
It was when I started hearing about all the discrimination in the Navy and I realized it's not perfect. And at the point in time, I was like, is this what I really want to do with my life? And I was thinking more about it and I realized I want to see what's out there for me.
At one point in time, Emily was set at looking at Savannah College of Art and Design in Georgia. Her mother was not a huge fan of this, but still tried to help Emily to fulfill her passion in some way.
She was looking online at like little camps that I could do instead of going to college for it. So like I have like an introduction to it, but I'm not wasting so much money on it. And as soon as she was done, the first thing she said was like, there, I've done my good deed for the day. And that was it. And it was like, at the moment, it kind of felt like a slap in the face, like you're doing this for your kid and that's your good deed. Like.
When Emily changed her major to EMF, she made a connection between video and photography and tied it to her passion. Her favorite movie is The Fall by Tarsem Singh.
It's an incredibly gorgeous film and it's very heavy on the visuals, so it kind of takes you into it and envelops you within the world of it. So watching that film is always akin to what I felt when I was looking at an Ansel Adams picture. It's like I'm being transported into it and I get to see the entire world as they see it, as they want me to see it.
One day at the dining room table, she showed her father a piece of artwork that she had made.
He kind of glanced over and is like, how are you going to pay for your way in college though? At the time, I kind of assumed that they were at least going to help me through it, and I brought this up and he's like, no.
Emily is currently participating in an internship with Maryland Public Television. At brunch one day, Emily proceeded to let her parents know how her internship was going in an attempt to gain her parents' approval and support.
They were like, oh, that's neat. And then they just didn't ask any more about it. They didn't ask how my classes were going. They didn't ask what I'd been doing in the classes. They instead turned to my sister and were just talking about cats all day. I know that they're not totally okay with me going into it, but like I think I've pushed my independent personality on them enough that they realize there's no forcing me into the engineering mold that they want me to be in. So they're just happy that I'm doing what I want to be doing even if they don't approve of it.